How's it going, everyone? Mike Moo here. I just got done talking about these deals, and there's a sale going on right now at REI. And my camera completely failed, and the sound system, and I didn't know. I just kept talking and talking. This is going to be a short version of this. REI has their biggest anniversary sale going on right now, May 17th through May 27th. Now, even though the sale lasts, please use my link, by the way. It's an affiliate link. Even though the sale lasts through May 27th, you will want to get onto this right now because a lot of the most popular items sell out. Like, they simply just sell out. The size you want, the color you want, the style you want, it sell out. It's okay. So get on it right now, and the sooner the better. Now, there is an exception for this. Now, a lot of these deals are for members only in terms of like the extra coupon you have, and they always have the sale going on. And if you do the ANNIV 24, members get to save an extra 20% off of a full price item, right? It doesn't stack with any of the stuff that's already currently on sale, for instance, but you know what? A lot of the sale items are actually turns out to be over 20% off or more. And on top of that, you also get extra 20% off of one REI outlet item. So if you want to capitalize on this, the best way is you purchase your sale items that are right now, and I have a link up. Please use my link again. So go.mikemoo.com/REI Anniversary. It's also my front homepage banner here on mikemoo.com. You go over here, you can shop the sale, you can see what's going on the sale in terms of the categories and stuff. So that's camping deals up to 50% off, hiking deals up to 50% off, running deals up to 50% off, cycling deals up to 30% off, climbing deals up to 40% off, water sport deals up to $200, travel deals up to 30% off, and fitness deals up to 50% off. So these are the top deals. But on top of that, if there's anything that's full price and not in part of the sale, excluding certain things such as bikes, for instance, it'll say, the coupon's not good for it. You can just get the deals that are on sale here, right? Through all this stuff. And then add an item that you always want to get, but it's never on sale. Use the coupon there. Then jump over the REI outlet. Add one item from there, get an extra 20% off of that. And then for the best deals, go to the resupply link up here and get 20% off. Okay, using this sale. You do 3 separate orders. Probably since the used is a different coupon. Probably just do the REI and then REI outlet and then the resupply for the used gear. Now, on top of that, they also have a flash deal sale, and I have link up below, up top, or on the screen for this. Now, these flash sale deals only last a couple days until they're sold out. And I just looked at this briefly, and I talked about it extensively in a video that you will never see because it got messed up. Is you get 50% off at least today, all right, and until they're sold out, of these products. And it's really good because right now, as of right now, this is like 10 hours and 40 minutes into the sale, you can get any of these sizes here for a full 650 fill power down jacket. Now, I know it's not the season anymore. We're hitting up summer coming up. You got Memorial Day coming up and all that, but this makes a great gift if you hold on to it all the way and give it until, someone's birthday or someone who loves snow, just being out in the snow, or someone who lives in a really cold environment. I'm here in California. We don't get that a whole lot. Even then, though, I appreciate it some days. Some days it does get really cold. But $6.50 fill power for $64.49, unless you're triple extra large, which case all these are sold out. Because why not save an extra 60 cents, right? So, and all the colors are available right now in most of the sizes as of right now. But, once people get a hold and they get told about the sale, these prices will start to be sold out sooner rather than later. So get in on this sooner rather than later. Add it to your cart, check out, and even if you just want to go in a store, pick it up, just order for pickup. And then if you can help it, just pick up near the last day or if you're not in a rush, pick up when it's not too crazy in there. Because believe you me, starting this evening, the first day of the sale, it's going to be absolutely nuts in there to pick up your stuff. So personally, I'd wait on it. It doesn't cost you extra, or better yet, just get it shipped to your home. Okay, so that's how you take the best advantage of these deals. Now, I feel like you don't need to spend a whole lot of money just to go outdoors and enjoy yourself. So if you absolutely do want the best deal, as always, don't partake in any of these sales. But every time that you go somewhere and you go outdoor to do something, you do find that there's some comfort things that are very helpful to have if you can't find it in the best deals in the resupplier used. This is where you typically get the best deals because it's used gear. Okay. But other than that, a lot of these things are really nice to have. Okay. I do want to highlight one thing because I do have separate other channels, and one of them is a biking channel. And the deals that they have going on right now are fantastic if you are down with getting some co-op branded bikes, which is REI owned. Now, even though they're co-op branded, keep in mind they all come out from the same manufacturing facilities in Taiwan as the big name brands. So you'll see a lot of them look very similar as well. Okay. And it's going to be the same quality or similar quality for a cheaper price. But what's awesome about this is most of the time, the bikes, they don't get a big discount in terms of coupons. You can never use coupons on these. So you never know when they're going to have a 20% off or 10% off or 30% off, 40% off typically, unless you watch a video, get notified of it, or you walk in a store, you happen to find out. Or like right now, like this anniversary sale right now is the best time. If you have children, you have a niece, nephew, whatever, someone young, a lot of their bikes, particularly the kids' bikes that are typically not available on sale throughout the year, are on sale right now. So it's 20% off starting. Okay, so that's hands down some of the best time to get it. And also some of REI's new e-bikes that were introduced late last year are now finally on sale. Like $1,000 off is a pretty big deal. This puts this in line with, I want to say, the Cannondales. Okay. Now, the thing with this, and I mentioned it earlier, maybe I mentioned it in a different video, is that see this, the Cannondale Moteras. REI doesn't necessarily have the best deals on this. For instance, this Motera 3 electric mountain bike, it's $5,000 right here, right? They have medium. And Mike's Bikes, they actually have it only for $4,000. Cannondale Motera 3. So this is one example, or unless they sold out of it already. Yeah, $4,000 right here, sale. What gives? I'm not sure. So I don't know if REI will price match something like this, honestly, because I know typically I never bother to price match with REI. They have like a 14-day price match. That's one thing REI is not great with. They're terrible with price matching. So $4,000 from Mike's Bikes as opposed to $5,000. That's a big difference. Okay, but all the other REI co-op bikes, they're fantastic bikes. They come out from the same factories, and if you get the components and everything, they will support you. Unfortunately, when you get Cannondale and it's not as advertised, and what they say now all the time on the bottom is they say something like specs and images subject to change. That means the bike that you order and you go to pick up, it might not have these components right here. They will say they put something equivalent on there, but we all know it is not necessarily going to be equivalent. Usually it's a downgrade, and that is unfortunate. So keep that in mind. So my advice in purchasing bikes from REI is you do it for pickup, okay? And then when you get there, you check in, ask to test the bike out, see it personally, inspect it, all that stuff before signing that form, the thing where then they finally charge you, like they check it out to you and they sell it to you. It's not sold yet. They put a hold on your credit card. You go check it out, try it out, make sure the components are acceptable to what you expect according to what you thought you purchased. Test ride it, make sure it's the right fit, all that jazz. And then, only then you check out. Now, a lot of these bikes, particularly the ones for real bike enthusiasts or bicyclists like myself, they don't come with pedals. Only entry-level bikes come with pedals. So bring your own pedals if you can, or they will have loaner pedals for you to try out the bikes. But that's the best way to do it with a bike. But anyway, there are some really great deals on this stuff that usually doesn't go on sale except for maybe up to 3 times a year. Before, they didn't do any of these sales for a good part of the years. It's just kind of random. But right now, very specifically, the co-op bikes are 20% off at least. One bike that I'm really surprised is still here is this. They must have ordered a ton of these during the pandemic, and it finally the boat finally came in. Now you can get them. This is still a fantastic deal. I've done some videos about this. Check it out on my channel or on the REI channel. I forget which one that I put them in, but these are great deals for an entry level, just starting to e-bike type of crowd. This is a great utility bike. And I think only the 1.2 is in stock right now. The 1.1, they were sold out online. They might still have some in stores. So for a case like that, you'll have to go visit your local REI to see if they have them, or just give them a call. It's probably easier just to give them a call, see if they have any. Now, the difference between those, I have a little video down below, but the 1.2 basically has a bigger battery. It has a front rack, but it doesn't have some suspension post. Okay, so there are other REI co-op bikes that are that were never on sale before, including the co-op cycles CTY or ECTY. Sorry, the ECTY bikes. There's 2 new ones now, and that's the 2.2. This one's new. This replaced the old 2.2, and then the 3.1. At $57.99, I probably wouldn't recommend it necessarily. I mean, it's not bad, but at $46.39, okay, we're getting there. That's nice. This is like a mix between an off-road mountain bike and a city bike in one. So if you took a mountain bike, mixed it with a city bike, and then gave it Class 3 specifications, this is what you get. Class 3. Not too bad. This probably won't sell out though, because not that many people plunk down $5,000 after taxes for a brand new bike without thinking. So it'll probably be a little bit. But certain things, such as the ADV 2.3. Now I did an ADV 2.2 video just the other day. That was under $1,000. This one is the upgrade pick. The difference between the 2.2 and 2.3 primarily is the color. All right, this is only in red smolder as far as I know. It's got a dropper seat post here, and it's got upgraded componentry. So it's got hydraulic brakes. Those are the main things, and it's also a 1-by system versus a 2-by. But this is worthwhile to upgrade for, I feel like, for the brakes, because the brakes, hydraulic versus mechanical, hydraulic hands down the best, unless you're going on like a cross-country tour and you really, really need to be able to fix it on the road. Okay, so it's just better componentry overall on here. But the big standout for me is the brakes, and the seat post is a dropper seat post, lets you go up and down with a little click on the left-hand side, and that is a $200 component by itself. So, yeah, consider getting this one if the sizing works for you. Now, the medium was available last night. I see it sold out this morning. And also keep in mind, these will come and go. So maybe the small might come in stock sometime during the sale. Who knows? But it's a great deal. 40% off. Not going to get any better than that as far as I can tell in terms of all the sales, even including anything that might happen around Black Friday or even the holidays. So if you're interested in getting co-op bike, now is the time to get it. They also have a bunch of other cycling stuff for sale. You can go down to cycling deals here and you can see them as well. And I have noticed that, some of these things don't show up in the advertised catalog. So seeing this stuff online and ordering online sometimes is the best. And I recommend as a member, since you get free shipping for most of the stuff when you get it shipped to home, except for the oversized stuff, just have it shipped. This way you don't have to deal with a mess that is the store during a sale, which is just nuts in terms of waiting to check out. That's just nuts. All right, one thing I recommend is this one is the Garmin Varia RTL 515. This is a rear view radar taillight. This connects with your phone or your computer, like your bike computer, and let you know when there's a car coming up behind you, which is very useful in certain stretches of road where there aren't as many cars. It also lets you know relative how fast they're coming up at you. It's not going to be very useful during rush hour, for instance, in most cases, because it's just going to be car after car after car that's going to be behind you. But at least you know how many is coming up behind you. And it could be useful in potentially saving your life or getting the heck out of the way, right? But also, besides that, add a mirror to it. So there are other things here that are clearly on sale that are not advertised in the catalog. And you'll want to shop now sooner rather than later to get the best sizes. So, for instance, there were other sizes that were available late last night when I saw this was 70% off, and now it's gone. So don't wait on these. Get on them right now. And, oh, look, Thule, Yakima, they're all back for 20% off. These sales happen at least twice or 3 times a year. If you missed it before, you get on it now. That's kind of a bit of a relief because, you know, sometimes you just don't know whether or not you're going to do that trip. So now is the time. Okay, order for pickup. All right. Ooh, 25% off. This is the cheapest this has ever been. This is the HitBlock DX1000. This is a grinder-resistant lock. It's super heavy. It's great for protecting your bike, but this is a little bit small. So keep that in mind. It's a little bit hard to get around big, fat tubes. I think it's funny that Cake is advertised on here because with this thick tube and the way and the places that you lock this stuff up to, it just might not go around. It just barely fits on some of these. Well, this is fine. This is a skinny tube. So they have a new version that is the DX1000. Oh, this is... Wait a second. DX1000, is this the biggest one? Yes, it is. This is in stock now. Okay, so this is the biggest one. So my bad. This is the big one. This is the one that will fit. This is great, guys. If you got a fat bike, you got a really expensive bike that is motorized, this is the one you want to get, the DX1000, $262.49. It's huge. And this is perfect for, you know, your cargo bikes, your fat bikes, your fat e-bikes, everything, because this will take the person that is going to try to, you can't cut through this lock. You can with a grinder after several minutes of really loud grinding before you get through it. And I see it's on sale. This is fantastic. Keep in mind, this weighs a ton. It's like 5 or 6 pounds or something like, oh, 5 pounds, 6 pounds. But your bike will likely be there. Okay, whatever you lock to, if anything, what they're going to do, sadly to say, this is going to be one of those locks where it's like, okay, I can't cut through this, but I can sure as hell cut through this big pipe. So they'll probably rather cut through the pipe than cut through this. That's how unbelievably strong this DX1000 is. I'm happy that they have it here and that it's in stock and that you can purchase it here. That's a great price. Jump on that one. There are a lot of things on sale, obviously. So I'm not going to go through all those things. I focus a lot on the bike stuff, but you know, the REI branded things are constantly on sale. So if you're okay, like you don't go outdoors as much as you should. The co-op stuff is very decent. You get like up to 80% there of the quality of the really high-end stuff for much cheaper price. Like sometimes 50% off compared to some of the other stuff. The prime example was, you know, the flash deal with the down jackets. That's like the perfect example. 650 fill power or $65. That's crazy good. Crazy good deal. Okay. I think I blathered enough. Again, if you are interested in checking out these deals, please use my link. I have a link on the screen up there. I am an REI affiliate, and this is what helps to pay some of the bills for me to continue making videos like this and sharing with you about it. So that's the bike co-op, and then as you can see, you got the Thule Yakima, you got running shoes on sale, and then the electronics on sale. Okay, one other thing I want to highlight in here. The Garmin watches. These are some of the best deals that you can have right now on these. And what's great is you have a full on, well, actually, I take that back. So with the Garmin watches, I don't think you have you don't have the same return policy that you have with the other stuff because it's GPS enabled. So the return policy on GPS enabled stuff is not great. They do that for the GPS enabled and I think mobile device stuff, kind of like the cell phone stuff. So just keep that in mind. I will say though that if you are eyeing a Garmin watch, there's plenty of reviews out there. The ones that come to mind are DC Rainmaker, really geeks out on that on YouTube about the Garmin fitness watches. But there's no comparison between there is a comparison between the Apple Watch Ultra and the Ultra 2 versus Garmin watch, but I'm talking about in the battery life category. That's why I wear two watches. This one right here, it's expensive. But check this out. This watch will last me up to a month in battery life. So I don't even have to worry about charging it. It's kind of like it kind of reminds me of how old Casio watches used to be. Except this is GPS enabled. It's got the amazing flashlight on there. And it's the upgrade version of the Phoenix 7X Pro. I think it's the one. The Phoenix 7X is not bad. It's awesome, or $800 better be. But the one I have is the one that has the better screen, the OLED screen. It's in here somewhere. It's the most expensive one. So let me let me share with that here. The highest price. Oh no, actually we can't do the highest price. Sorry. It's the Garmin Epix Pro Gen 2, something like that. But the battery life lasts a year. And it's perfect for outdoor stuff. So I'm trying to do a lot of outdoors, a lot of the cardio stuff. My health has suffered from sitting in front of a computer all day long, doing IT stuff primarily, and doing remote meetings, working remotely. Got to get out there. So this definitely helps me and helps keep track of that. So consider getting the Garmin. If you are interested in any Garmin stuff, now some of the best time, you get the best discounts. Here's just a sampling of some of this. Oh my God, this is really expensive. $2,100. This is obviously going to be excluded. Yeah, it's not even excluded. It's also not applicable for member coupons. So the best you can get for this is you get the REI member 10% back. And then if you have an REI credit card, you get an extra 5% off of anything at REI in terms of REI cash back dividends. Okay. Except for those you can spend immediately. So that's what we're looking at here. And of course, you get 20% off of any regular price items, except for bikes. It'll say it's excluded. And did I ever talk about this? Do the 20% off here at REI, then do the 20% off over at REI Outlet. And then there's a separate coupon that is good for members that is used anniversary 24. An extra 20% off of that. And it's valid in stores and online, okay? Up through the 27th. So, yeah, check it out. Go out there, get some of the best deals. Order it sooner rather than later for pickup or for delivery, depending on what you want to do. If you're going to go to a store anyway and you're going to purchase something anyway, then you're going to have to stand in line anyway, and it's not going to be great. Do it during the daytime if you can, because at night it gets nuts in there. Absolutely nuts. I hate waiting in line for checkout. So get it shipped home. Okay, that's it for this video. I might produce some other ones if I see something really crazy awesome with anniversary deals. But honestly, I was talking about this for like it's got to be a good hour now. You won't see the first part of it because failure in terms of equipment and failure in doing a backup audio track. And that's my fault. I knew this could happen. So, okay, go out, take advantage of it. Please use my link. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. I'm going to do a little bit of shopping.